What is up, everybody? It feels good to be back on this beautiful bike of mine. It is 80 something degrees out. This is the weather I've been looking forward to. Right now I've got a cool breeze blowing through my jacket. I just thought I'd come out here and get back on the bike. I haven't been back out on the bike for a pretty long ride since last Thursday. Since before we took off on our little get together. Hopefully you all watched that video and enjoyed it. There will be more to come, but for now we're just going out on a ride and trying to get a feel for what summer's gonna be like. Right now it's nice because there is basically no, well, I shouldn't say no humidity. There's a little bit of humidity, but it's not as bad as it will be in the summertime. As you can see, I am still all geared up. So sit back, relax. I got a little bit of My Chemical Romance playing in the background. Don't know if you can hear it or not. But yeah, let's enjoy this ride together. I don't know if I've ever talked about this previously. Forgive me if I have. But one of my cousins rides a motorcycle as well. Hoping to get at least a couple of rides with him this summer. I don't really know how often he rides, but I've always been wanting to go out on a ride with him. Obviously, this is my first bike, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And also, if you guys remember me talking about my friend Gabby, one of the guys that I used that took me out riding a while back when I first learned, I just found out that he's got a bike of his own as well. He sent me a picture of it. I'll put it up right now. Hopefully he doesn't mind. But that was some exciting news for me, because I'm thinking I'm gonna be out here on my own, doing a lot of riding on my own, which I am. You know, I really plan on doing a lot of riding by myself. I wouldn't mind having some company once in a while. Obviously Nancy be on the back with me, which is cool, but I think it'd be a little fun as well to get another bike in on this action. So hopefully we can. I've been talking with Gab, and hopefully we can get something going soon with that. I know he doesn't live in the area anymore, so we'll plan something and take a ride somewhere special. So that's gonna be a pretty good video. Catch up with my boy. I haven't seen him in a while. So yeah. Other things I plan to include on this channel is probably I'm thinking maybe going to different restaurants and trying out different food. I mean, if there's a reason for me to do it, I mean, this bike is it, right? I mean, I'm up for trying new food. I owe Nancy a buffet date. I usually don't. I'm not a big fan of buffets, to be honest. There's just something about them. To me, they just seem unsanitary. You know, I look around and you see all these people hovering over their dinner plates and just shoving food in their mouths. And then I look at the plates and they're all eating off the same plates. I mean, yeah, they wash them and stuff. I understand that, but it's just something about looking at other people eating and then getting back up in that line and picking up the forks and using the same, like I said, the same plates and all that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of it. Nancy loves buffets. So we made a little bet on I think it was a show we were watching, and it turned out that she was correct. And what the bet was that if I lost, then I would have to take her to the buffet. So probably take her to that crab shack over on Cicero. We went to another one a couple years ago, and yeah, I didn't thoroughly enjoy it. You know what? I'm not going to go on Roberts Road either, because they got all that construction going on over there too. Like I said, I just really wanted to get out here, get a feel for this weather, get a feel for the summertime that's coming up. I'm so excited for it. And I also want to see how hot this bike is going to get as well. I've heard rumors and stuff of overheating because it is air cooled. I can feel myself starting to sweat underneath this helmet already. Oh boy. But I guess that's the price you got to pay, right? Part of the price you got to pay for being out here. I'm willing to pay that price for now until I get sick of it. I'm also considering getting a different mount for this GoPro. It does add a little bit of weight. I mean, it doesn't weigh much. Obviously, it's just a little tiny camera. But when I don't have it on, this helmet feels a little bit lighter, and I don't feel like it's the weight is being pulled down on the front as much, you know. So I'm considering a different mount. Maybe I'll do something here, you know, one of these flat spots. I just want to get something that I know is going to stick really well. I don't want to have no fear of losing it. They do make these little ties that you can tie it on to here and stuff. So I'll have to do something like that. to an open road. What do you say? You don't want to get this gasoline on your tank, on your paint, because as we all know, gasoline is a corrosive and will eat that paint up. Man, this is it. This is what it's about. This is what it's about right here. A little bit of counter steering. Get you moving left and right. Counter steering is when you push on the steering. If you push it, you go right. If you pull it, you go left. So if I gently pull it back, I'm gonna go left. If I push it, I'm gonna go to the right side. What I need to get is a throttle lock, so I don't have to constantly hold it. What are you doing, Mr. Truck? What are you doing, Mr. Truck? Yeah, yeah. Gotta watch this. People trying to pass over here. I think people drive over here pretty well. I don't worry too much about people trying to pass in these corners when you obviously shouldn't. Either way, I like to stay in the third lane. Lane position 3. When I'm riding and coming up on curves like that. This is lane position 1 right here. Obviously the middle is 2. And then the far right side of the lane is lane position 3. But you ride down these roads, you see a lot of bikers, man. It's awesome. The camaraderie. We all signal each other. I love it. Love it. I think I'm gonna turn back around and go pick up Nancy. Take take a drive by Wrigley before we go to her game.